Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, August 30th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is when I am in the flow, I am the essence of the state of wholeness. And today, it's all about finding your own personal flow. We've been working with our nature. We've been working to come into this balance. And today we're working with this flow. And we've got some interesting things going on. We have Mercury almost back in Leo. We have Mercury actually hanging out at 0 degrees in Virgo today. So that 0 degree energy can get us very focused on mental energy. It can get us a little bit twirled up in our heads. Technology may act a little extra funky with this 0 degree energy as we go for this transformation, but what's important is to tune in to the inner fire. We have fire energy. We have the moon in Sagittarius actually working with Grand Trine fire energy, and this is going to be a pretty close Grand Trine in fire. We have Mars in the North Node, finishing up in, well, the North Node's not finishing up in Leo. The North Node goes the other way. But we have those in the upper degrees of Leo. We have Mars at 26 degrees Leo. We have Uranus at 28 degrees in Aries. And then we have the moon interacting with these energies. Grand Trine fire. As I inspire, as I aspire, so may I create. And so there is a lot of creation energy in and through this with this fire. And yet, with Mercury at 0 degrees, that mind energy, that may get twisted. It could get coagulated is the word that's coming in. It may get confused. And I do have, it's so funny because I feel like the whole essence of this reading is one of change, and yet I have the change card in reverse. It may not feel like change is happening, but there is change through healing that is coming through. So your work today is to find the flow, because when you're in the flow, you are in the essence of wholeness. And it's so funny. I had looked at the horoscope and then had an appointment and did that, and I had to show this person in the appointment this book that I have, this Hunab Ku book, which is fascinating. I love this book. I got this years ago, and every once in a while I get it out. It's basically like book oracle cards, and they have a section where you can do this thing and find your number. Well, I pulled number 31, which is which is change. And there's a quote in here from, I don't know if I can say his name right. I'm sorry. Chung Zhu, and it says the essential feature of the universe is the constant flow of transformation and change. Again, there's that word flow, and there's that change energy. It's constant. This change energy is constant that we're working with, that we're moving through. This fire energy is tuning us into our energy so that we can inspire, aspire, change, keep moving, grooving into the essence of who and what we are, the fire within. And so we're building and growing into this. And yet I feel like there's a lot of frustration. And I think part of the frustration is these retrogrades that we have going on, is this feeling that we're not really moving into it yet, this feeling of being stuck behind the gate. And yet the universe is like, no, the change is happening. It's happening slowly, minute by minute. Your work is the healing work. Your work is getting into the wholeness of who you are. And so that's what I feel like this astro is bringing us into the light essence, the courageous essence, the fire essence of who we are. So what we have going on, I know I've talked like 4 minutes now and haven't really barely mentioned the astro, but what we have is the moon in Sagittarius making all of these connections today, inspiring, bringing these bright ideas, bringing these infinite possibilities to these other energies. Moon in Sagittarius will conjunct Saturn. Are you showing up for the possibilities? Or are you stuck in the, it's not happening for me? Are you stuck in not being the cooperative component in your flow? You are either flowing and moving in and through this energy and expanding. This is an expansive energy at 21 degrees. Or you're like halting the process by your focus on it not happening. You know, that focused energy. Mahalo is like, it's not happening for me right now. He's not happy about it. Moon is going to address this. The moon in Sagittarius is going to address Jupiter. How are you doting on yourself? How are you caring for yourself? How are you bringing yourself about into the self-love? How are you bringing yourself around into your balance, into your own divine mix of your yin and your yang, so that you're showing up fully in your wholeness to receive these things that are coming about? Moon, like I said, trining Mars. Ugh, the Sagittarius Leo energy of the moon in Sagittarius and Mars in Leo. This is fired up. Stuff is being created. Whether you see it physically or whether it's just this glimmer of inspiration within you, creation is happening. My feeling is, between these retrogrades and the fact that Mercury is at this 0-degree energy, that it's just going to be these glimmers. Grab onto those glimmers and let those glimmers pull you out of yourself. Let those glimmers help you glow. I meant to say let those glimmers help you grow, but I guess glow is a proper word too. Let those glimmers help you show up in the fiery sense of your inspiration, in the fiery sense of your passion. If you are not grabbing onto those glimmers, then you are not in your flow. You are slamming the door on your flow, and you are not meant to slam the door on your flow. This is part of the healing that will be bringing about the change, and that will finally get you out of this gate. Moon trine Uranus, another excuse me, mahalo. Another one of these inspired connections, inspired, liberating, again, bringing about change energy by tapping you into what is true for you. I don't feel like we're going to fully get it right now mentally, how this is happening. Your work is to be in the flow, to be in the wholeness, and to grab onto those glimmers, those moments of inspiration, those moments of yes, and let those moments of inspiration and those moments of yes begin cracking open your heart space, cracking open this light within you, cracking open within this infinite possibilities within you. Now, very interesting, because I read that whole section and now I'm like tying it to my other thing. So, with this, the earth magic, I again got forest, breathe, grow like a tree. We do not see trees growing every single day. We can't always tell that they're growing, but they are breathing, growing, expanding, just like we are. And I got island, solitude. And you see, the focus of the whole write-up was this tree. Again, we have this tree that's growing, this tree that's connected. The solitude to me is like, you know, we get so caught up in everybody's everything. The gossip, this person thinks that, the philosophies, the teaching, the authority of others. Whew, it can be a lot. You know, and it's awesome. It's awesome because no man is an island. We are all in this together. We are here together, working together. And yet, at the same time, we do need solitude. And I'm coming back to this wheel thing because there's a beautiful quote at the end from the Tao Te Ching and says, "We join spokes together in a wheel, but it is the center whole that makes the wagon move. Go to a still inner place and find your center. Roll with the change that is happening in your life." So, gosh, this message is all over right now. Roll with it, but come into your center. Take a little time of this solitary energy to remember to connect into your center. It's when you connect into your center that you will be able to catch those glimmers. A lot of times if you're not connected there, then we're distracted by the glimmers outside of ourselves. And we want to be connecting to the inspirations, these glimmers that are coming from within us right now at this time. So we can aspire and grow and keep expanding into the flow of our wholeness. All right, so that's it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.